Today is June the 21st. It's about 4:40 in the afternoon. Supposed to be moving out of here today. Been stuck in this little old room 2 months now. All my stuff packed up in boxes and just living like a hermit crab back here. My poor cats are dying. It's so hot. I'm in this homeless veterans program. They're supposed to help you, and they everything that they've done is come back to haunt me. And I write these emails and send these emails off to whoever, to congressmen, senators. I sent letters to Ted Cruz and to John Cornyn and to John Culbertson, state representative. Sent contacted Houston Chronicle, and it's just a mess. It's just a mess. The VA is just awful down there. The people that they have working down there are awful. They're untrained. They don't know what they're doing, and they're not willing to help. And I don't know if it's a thing that they can't help, don't want to help. Is it discrimination? Sometimes I feel like I'm being discriminated against down there. That they're not doing all that they could do to help me, and people that they send to help me have caused me more problems than they've helped. I don't get any. I'm supposed to be moving out of here. Supposed to be getting some financial assistance from some nonprofit organization, and that got all messed up. And they tried to put me in a place over by the city dump, but housing specialist took me over there. Got lost, took me to some old ghetto down by the airport. He was like a car salesman at these places. He went to, every time we went to a place, oh, this is the best place. I would stay here if I could. He didn't know nothing about it. He got lost in this area of specialty. He's supposed to be specialized in the south side of town, and got lost. Didn't know where he was at. Didn't know nothing about the apartments he's taking me to. Takes me to a place that's like 500 square feet. I've got a hospital bed, an electric wheelchair, and stuff wasn't even gone into the living room, and that's where I have the hospital bed I put in the living room, and I had to put that chair. I had to drive inside the living room, and it wouldn't even fit in the living room. That's the first place it took me. I ended up finding a place on my own. It's still not a good place. It's just the place that only place I could find that would take the voucher, that had something right away, supposedly right away. I filled out an application back on May, the end of May the 28th or something like that. It's been almost a month, and I still haven't been able to move into this apartment. Delay after delay. Somebody's waiting for this, somebody's waiting for that. And my caseworker doesn't seem to be. She took vacation for 2 weeks and was supposed to have filed all these papers. I thought everything was turned in. We were just waiting for these people to get back with this, and then this comes back, and then that's not ready, and they don't have. It's like nothing. I'm supposed to move out of here, today. And now maybe tomorrow. They say that they got services available down there to help us move, a truck or something, that we can get people to help, that they can get a truck, and nobody's, offered to help do that. And it's like nobody cares down there. They could care less, but they got to come here to sign off, that they did a visit. They're supposed to contact me once a week because I'm struggling so much with this anxiety and depression. And I went down to the VA hospital to see a doctor. It was so hard to get an appointment down there. It took months to get an appointment to see this mental health doctor, and I went down there, and the mental health doctor was a no call, no show. I had an appointment to see my primary care doctor. It took months to get a follow-up appointment from seeing my orthopedic doctor down there, and finally get an appointment down there. Well, that was the day that it flooded out here in Houston. They call it a tax flood. It flooded on tax day down here. It flooded all over the city. So They didn't bother to reschedule the appointment. My PA that's on this ACT team was supposed to be getting me an appointment down there to see my primary care doctor because they wouldn't do it over the phone, and there's supposed to be somebody down there to do that over the phone, as I can't do it. I went down there and made the appointment at the clinic, and they said it would be September before I could see the doctor down there. So they did call me and set up an appointment for the 23rd. So I got an appointment down there on the 23rd. They're not doing a good job down there at the VA. They're billing taxpayers all this money, and then nobody down there is trained. Nobody knows what's going on. They've been trained in a hospital, and after a while, all the doctors are the trainees. You got trainees training trainees, and that's not a hospital. Those aren't doctors. Students down there, and there's such a high turnover that nobody knows what's going on. The last caseworker I had was in this department for a year, and she didn't know what she was doing when she got there. Now she's gone, and some other person's there, and they don't know what they're doing, and don't seem to care. They have guidelines that they're supposed to go by down there. They're supposed to be in contact with your landlord on a monthly basis. And I'm struggling, and all I can do, to feel better is make these videos and just put this stuff out there, that maybe it'll help other veterans. Maybe it'll help bring about an end to this nightmare down there. There may be some people getting help down there, but there's a lot of people that aren't. Everybody that I talk to, it doesn't have much good to say about the VA. The home and health care people that come here say, "Oh, I work with a lot of veterans," and they all say the same thing: the VA ain't no good. But you call Congress, you call senators, nobody's listening. The patient advocate's supposed to call me back in 24 hours. That's been 4 or 5 days ago. The chief of staff won't even talk to veterans down there. He said, you got to go to the patient advocate that they're not talking to. He's not talking to veterans, so he's above that. As a matter of fact, his office is not even in the hospital. It's somewhere down the medical center. I'm sure that taxpayers are paying a hefty sum to rent his office out, which is, to me, a waste of money. There's so much money wasted and that down there at the VA. From what I can tell, they're billing $44 to $55 an hour for a home health care person to come take care of me. 5 hours a week. It was 9 hours a week, but they cut it back because their budget shortfall. Well, no wonder your budget shortfall. You're paying $55 an hour for somebody to come here. I could hire somebody for $20 an hour off the street to come here and help me bathe and wash my hair and do whatnot. It's not that unbelievable. It's unbelievable what's happening down there, people. The medical care down there is subpar. It's third world country medical care down there, and there's no oversight. There's no accountability, and it's just left me in a lurch here, and I don't know how to deal with it. It's the only thing I can do, is make these videos and help bring some awareness to this Houston VA that I don't know anywhere else. I try to call the Texas Veterans Commission down there and get hung up on. No way. You can't. You select the operator, it hangs up immediately on you. You can't get nobody on the phone down there, and there's something bad wrong down there. It's just very bad. I don't know what else to say other than, if you care about veterans like people say that they do, and all these people say veterans is, where's it at? Can somebody please tell me where I can go to get some help? Because the VA is not helping me, and I can't go nowhere else because they say you got VA privileges, so you can't get Social Security, you can't get Medicare, Medicaid. You got to go to the VA, and the VA is a joke.